It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murphy, also Ingram out there. And it's Messi in at the five. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just gotta keep pushing.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
To the inside, here's Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
There's the pick. Bounce pass Ingram. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Now, here's Fox. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, you let Fox have that shot. Like, you forced De'Aaron to make those.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Alvarado up top, guarded by Fox. Here's Messi. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Boston. It's rebounded by Herter. Now the Kings with it, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Now here's Herter. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Sabonis. Outside, Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Fox has got 6.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by New Orleans. To the middle, here's Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pelicans trail by 4. And it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Green is checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for the Kings. Ellis is checked in. moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Now, when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, Coach said, it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. Kevin, a tall task to slow him down.
Thank you, David. And it's Alvarado missing. The Kings leading. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Let's take a quick look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Creating points off turnovers have been the calling card for these teams. Fourth, the Kings.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
And the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Ellis, the pass to Fox. Tipped away. Alvarado with the steal. Pass to Messi. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Kings trail by 3. Ellis outside. And here is Murray. Ellis outside. Outside DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Ingram. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. A pass to Fox. Here's the floater. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Free throw good, Fox. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
The Kings trailing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Four on the clock. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
They've got Jalen Noel. Daniel Tice out there with Javonte Green. And it's Boston in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Monk. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now we'll look at the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
New Orleans making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Pelicans trail. You know, the movement you see from this Sacramento offense, Richard, very difficult to slow down.
They know how to utilize a big at the elbow extremely well. A lot of staggered screens leading to a split action. The team attacks in so many ways in a single possession.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
First free throw is good. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's Monk. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And so here is New Orleans after the miss from Malik Monk. Noel finds Tice. Over Sabonis. Tice, no good. Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Ellis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis sets the pick for Herbert. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans, coming off that loss against the Nets.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
Now here's Ellis. Scoreless thus far. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis. With the fadeaway. Good work there as it goes. Sabonis has got his second bucket.
We all know that Sabonis would much rather get all the way to the hoop, but nice job choosing the mid-range. That's the shot that the defense was giving him.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Malik Monk. Here's Noel. Guarded by Fox. To the paint. Out to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Herter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Right side, DeRozan. Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Free throw good. Sabonis. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Noel. And Sabonis drops them both. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Now here's Ingram. His last outing, he had 24 points. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Alvarado. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alvarado's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Fox with the screen for Herter. Pass to Sabonis. Kings moving the ball around. DeRozan for 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ingram against Herter. Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Herter kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Ingram. Here's DeRozan. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Kings lead by 2.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them. Just so smooth.
Ingram against Ellis. Pass to Messi. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
And Fox gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Inside, shot clock at 6. Sabonis against Ingram. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. DeRozan passes to Fox. Got a piece of it. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Kings on top, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Kings leading. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. For the lead. No good that time. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. DeRozan. Another shot. Messi grabs the rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Ingram on target from 13 feet. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
They get a hand on it. Outside Fox. Shoots over Alvarado. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
From the line. And it's Ingram missing. The Kings have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Kings are holding each other accountable. De'Aaron Fox says we have to be able to get on guys. We need to be as consistent as possible. Domantas Sabonis says we're pushing each other. And if teammates see me and Fox going at each other and speaking up, it's going to make them lock in and fight stronger too. Kevin?
Come on, David, right? They serve as a great example. Thank you. They now take the lead.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul but also getting the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And checking out New Orleans. And they're down 4 spots from them.
And I think for New Orleans, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Alvarado finds Ingram.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Fox. Here's Ingram. Sabonis grabs the board. And it's Fox with the ball for the King. It's a 1-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Now here's Herter. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Ooh, boy, Sabonis just executes at such a high level.
And here is Ingram. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Messi. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Clearly a foul.
For New Orleans, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
He misses the free throw. Ellis is checked in for Kevin Herter. And the second free throw, good.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching a lead. But look, he tied things up.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Reeves in the corner. Here's Noel. Guarded by Fox. And he makes that one. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside, Fox. Shoots over Noel. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Daniel Tice is checked in for New Orleans.
the victor.
Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. DeMar DeRozan on top. Third is Brandon Ingram.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 16. Murray outside. Down low, here's Ellis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Ellis has got his first points in this one.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy to him, including making plays for others.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. .102 left here in the third quarter. Green with a screen on Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. The wide-open look here for Fox. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And some changes here for the Kings. Miles check in for Murray. Malik Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. .26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Tice inside. Defended by Sabonis. The shot will not fall. Pass to Monk. Now here's Sabonis. Back to Monk. With 1 on the clock. That one goes. Count it. And now a 4-point Sacramento lead. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Sacramento. They finish off the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Pelicans shooting 40% from the field. Green is up there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Jalen Noel. And it's Kane in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Noel with the ball. Guarded by Fox. Rejected by Len. Offside Fox. Green with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. To the right side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Reeves can't hit. And for Sacramento, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Fox deciding where to go with it. No good with the triple.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Back to Reeves. On the wing, Green. Covered by Lyles. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's Noel. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Herter, no good.
That's just the bucket play look you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Green passes to Kane. Green with the ball. Noel with the ball. Back to Green. And taken away by Ellis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. In the corner, Herder with it. Pass to Len. Now Lyles. Fox kicks to Lyles. Bangs home the trifecta. Lyles got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
We got the preseason on the way. Get on your feet and let me know you need one.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Keegan Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Ellis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Alvarado, defended by Sabonis. Out to Ingram. Tries it from 19, and he nails that one right through the net. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Pass to DeRozan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Ingram against DeRozan. Ingram drawing the double team. Alvarado passes to Boston. A three-pointer, no good. Kings leading now by 7. And DeRozan kicks to Fox. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Ingram. Again, Sacramento.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. To the inside. Here's Herder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Alvarado passes to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Can't hit from the low block. Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Boston. Back to Alvarado. It's deflected. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Shoots over DeRozan. Another one falls for New Orleans. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
New Orleans on D. They trail by 6. Shoot from the right block. Pelicans pull it in.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
To the left side wing. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Nisi. Clock at 4. Here's Ingram. Rebound by Murray. So they foul intentionally. Here's Fox. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's DeRozan missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Offensive rebound. For the 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
For 3, Ingram. Sabonis grabs the board. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, De'Aaron. You're trying to get to the playoffs. How do you keep the focus on the next game?
I mean, you always have to think of it like that. But right now, I feel like we're playing pretty good basketball. But at the end of the day, you take it one game at a time. Because you look past any team, you know, it could be a loss in this league.
Well, you guys are building in the right direction. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.